So the lesson that you're going to be doing looks like this. It's on the internet. It's this guy. He's very good, but a little bit fast when it comes to using R. His name is Greg Martin. He's a data analyst at Global Health, and this is what he sounds like.
In this video, I'm going to teach you how to do statistical analysis using R.
Okay, in order to get started with R, you're going to need to download the program R. R is an open source program. If you go to the internet, you should be able to find it if you search for R programming. Let's see if we can find that with this URL here, okay? www.rtacproject.org, okay? You could type that up you could also type in R program and it should pop up somewhere on your first page. Go ahead and click that. The screen should look like this. What you want to do is, this is just news, don't go here. You want to go over here to the left-hand side, CRAN. You're going to go to CRAN, basically. Download. Okay, then it's going to give you a bunch of options. You know, where do you want to download R from? Remember, R is an open source program, so there are several countries that basically have their own version of it. Once you get to the US, you can pick an area that you want to download R from. I picked Berkeley because it's, because it's an EDU and it's down the street, or at least in my neck of the woods, okay? So once you get to this screen, you want to download and install R, okay? If you have Linux, probably not. Click there. Mac here, Windows here. Okay, I have a Mac, so I clicked on this one. Okay, it takes you to a page that should look similar to this. And what we're looking for is 3.5.0. That's the latest version that's not a beta. So click on that. And then go ahead and install as you would normally install a program on your computer. In this case, the installer on my Mac would install it. I'm not going to install it here because I already have it running on my computer. Once you have R, we're going to put something on top of R called RStudio. RStudio basically makes the interface of R look a lot better. And I'll try to show you that at the end of the video, but trust me, you're going to want RStudio for this. So go back to Google, search for RStudio. Now this URL is a .com. They're actually a for-profit company, but it's www.rstudio.com. Now rest assured, you're not going to have to pay for this. There is a free version. You click on their website. Like I said, they sell a lot of stuff, or they have products for sale. But we're going to go to RStudio. We want the desktop version, so we're going to click on RStudio for desktop. Okay, it gives you a purchased version, a commercial license. We're just going to go with the free desktop version. And the reason you have to click through a lot of these is they're part of their marketing effort to try to get people to actually purchase their products is to have you visit several screens before you actually get to where you want, which is the free version, and download it. Okay, once again, we're looking for the operating system that you're running. In my case, I'm running Mac OS 10.6 or higher. Click on that, and then go ahead and open and install as you would normally do. Once again, I'm not going to install it because I've already installed this onto my computer. Okay, once you have R and RStudio running on your computer, you can go ahead and open them up. I'm going to show you R first off. So this is what R looks like. Very bare bones type of program. It's a programming language that they use. Script, I think is what they call it. So you would just go ahead and type in here what you want it to do, okay? And basically, it's gonna output right below the script, okay? After you hit return. Now, what I've found out on the later version of R is that I have to hit Control Return instead of just Return to get it to run the script. If I just hit Return, it's basically like a soft return or a shift return on a word processing program. It doesn't give it a full. It doesn't enter the data or enter the script into the program. So a control return will do the trick. Okay. All right. Then once you have R script going, you're not even going to go into R. R is going to be running in the background. Let's just say cancel. So I'm going to go now to, let's hide this. Our studio rather, which I have running already. Okay, so this is what our studio looks like. Now, what it does is gives you 3 areas, quadrants, if you will, on the screen to work with. Now, this down here can be used for plots. You can see it can be used for files, different packages. If you want to install, if you need help, there's a help version, and then viewer, which I'm not sure what viewer is. For this lesson, you're going to leave it on plots. Over here, you're going to leave it on environment, and it will basically, you're going to learn about these as you go through the lesson for this week on the YouTube channel. Over here is where you enter your script, okay? If this window doesn't pop up, if you just have, when I first loaded RStudio, I had console and terminal went all the way to the top on this side. And then I had over here, I had these 2. But over here, I just had one big area. So what you have to do is just go up here and hit R script, and that'll open up this screen here. And this is where you would enter the script. After you enter something up here, it's going to basically give you the answer down here. So in other words, right here, I entered something regarding the GDP per capita, life expectancy, and I did some things in here where you're going to learn this, but basically change the size and the color. COL is color for these variables, year and population size. So what that does is when it actually graphs it out, it gives you a different size for the circles, which is the data. Okay, that's for size, and then for color, that's for year. These different colors. So down here, you can see blue is for the more recent years. Probably the lighter blue is the most recent year, and then all the way down to like black for beyond things that are older, or data that's older than 1960. So that's where you would enter it there. It gives you the results here. That's what these tables are down here. And then it gives you the plots over here. Really slick, lays right on top of R. And the YouTuber uses this, but he doesn't really explain how to get this. So that's why this video exists. So hopefully this video will get you there. Now, what you want to do when you're submitting your work for this week is you want to take screenshots of this screen, right? So however you take a screenshot on your computer, I think on a Mac it's Shift Control 4. Maybe that's not it. Go back to RStudio. I'm not sure what I just did. Okay. All right, well, that's not working. Let's see if I just close this out. It's like I closed the left column there in RStudio by hitting Shift Control 4. It did something, and that's obviously not what I was looking for. I think what I was looking for is Shift Command 4. Yes. So Shift Command 4 will bring up a little crosshair thing, and then you can basically select the area you want to screenshot and then let go. It takes a picture and saves it on your desktop. So that's the way you would take a picture. I think it saves it in a, it's not a JPEG, but if you wanted to get it in a JPEG, you can do export to JPEG and then rename it. So with that, I'm not gonna fool with this anymore because I'm not sure what I did. Maybe it's this. Well, that did get the graphs back, but we're still missing the left side. Let's try over here. What if we do R script? That just opened up a new R script, but if we go back here, okay, we have our script there again, but we still don't have the 4 quadrants. So I'm just gonna cancel all this out. I'm not gonna save it. And there you have it. You should be ready to roll with this, this lesson here. This video is only 15 minutes and 48 seconds long. However, this will take you probably at least an hour. Probably give yourself 2 hours to work on this assignment. What I would recommend is that you opened up RStudio and then open up your YouTube with this guy and then just toggle back and forth. Run this for a little bit.
I'm going to show you how to do a t-test. I'm going to show you how to do.
So when he gets to the actual.
I had a look at their curriculum, and believe me, it's a fantastic place to learn. Highly, highly, highly recommended. So if you want to find out more, just click on the link in the description below. Right, let's get stuck in.
So he'll open up RStudio like this.
So this is RStudio. At the top on the left is where we're going to write our code. Beneath that.
All right, so he's going to open it up like this, and that's a good time to basically open up your RStudio. Let's see if it. Okay, mine's still not. And I imagine this is under View, Panels, Show All Panels. Okay, there we go. We got it back. All right, and then you can change these a little bit, you know, by moving them around. So you don't see the data now because it's obviously got the plots got deleted. But if I wanted to see those again, I should be able to just hit Control Enter where my script is. I'm at the end of the script, and I'm getting an error. So probably something happened when I messed with my files there, or messed with the RStudio. But open it up. Now, if I was going to do this again, I would just go to you know, a new script, and basically start from the beginning, toggle back and forth, go back to the YouTube, run this.
That is the console where you're going to see the outputs. In the top on the right is the environment where we'll see any objects that we create. It's over here. And plots that we draw are going to pop up at the bottom on the right over here.
And then once he starts typing stuff in, when he types a line of code, toggle back over, type your line of code, okay? And just, it's going to take a while, but just follow through the process, and you're going to be amazed at what RStudio can do. With that, if you have any questions, please get in hold of me, and good luck with this. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.